All right, guys, something exciting happened yesterday for the Shiba Inu community, and that is that the Shibarium documents went live. We now have the full scope of how Shibarium is going to look like, what transaction costs are going to be, and this has actually made some people a little bit concerned, all right? And it has to do with the burn, the cost per transaction, and people think that it's not going to be enough to move the needle. But I've done the math, and I want to take you guys through this thought process so you can get a good idea of how much SHIB is actually going to be burned from the Shibarium transactions. Now, here's the thing, all right? This is a different video than what I did before. I talked about the projects that are building, the burn that may come from them, and that's something completely different. This is just the transactions on Shibarium. Now, this is the line that freaked a lot of people out. It says, in the current world, businesses must utilize Web3 to stay competitive, but it's hard to do so when fees are so cost prohibitive. Shibarium solves this by keeping many transactions below 1 cent. Now, this doesn't mean all transactions, doesn't mean most transactions. Okay, we're going to use 1 cent just for a nice, easy round number as a basis for this math. Okay, now this is going to be broken up into two different things, a base fee and a priority fee. Now, the base fee is what is locked in contract on Shibarium, and this contributes to the burn and maintaining the network. All right, and that's going to be broken up 70-30. So 70% to the burn, 30% to the maintenance. And the priority fee is paid to the validator. So the validator gets their cut. They do their things, right? So realistically, you're probably looking at maybe a 50-50 split between the two. Now, once a certain amount of bone, $25,000 worth, is accumulated in the burn contract, users can start the burn process from Shibarium. Now, this isn't $25,000 cap. I know some people have talked about that. Every $25,000 is when a burn is initiated, so it's one single transaction, all right? So don't freak out. It's not 25K only, all right? Now, in order to really get an idea of what we can expect transaction-wise, we have to look at some of Shiba Inu's competitors, some of Shibarium's competitors, and Polygon is the natural one to go to, right? Layer 2 chain, wildly successful, huge adoption, and we can see right now Polygon has about 590,000 holders, all right? This has been increasing over time. Good job, Polygon. Now, Polygon itself does about 3 million transactions per day pretty consistently, all right? And this has been throughout this entire bear market cycle, and I'll get to that in a second. So right away, Shiba Inu, 1.3 million holders, we're likely going to have at least twice as many transactions on Shibarium. So you're talking 6 million a year. But when you look at things like the metaverse, NFTs, all these areas where Shiba Inu is likely to have even further adoption, keep in mind each one of those transactions is going to hit Shibarium. You're likely to see even twice as much as that. So we're looking at between 6 to 12 million transactions per day, guys. All right. Now, what does this mean, right? This means number-wise, we're just for what's contributed to the burn, we're looking at between $21,000 to $42,000 worth of burns per day. All right. Now, if you compound this out, we're looking at between $7.6 million to $15.3 million in burns per year. And in Shiba Inu, that equates to about 766 billion to 1.5 trillion in burns of SHIB per year. Now, you might be saying, oh, that's still not enough. That's going to take forever. It's going to take hundreds of years to get there. Okay, here's the thing. If it stays at that number, absolutely, it'll take that long. However, okay, growth and adoption are coming to crypto, all right? And with Shibarium being launched, it's a huge opportunity to capture a large part of that audience, okay? You may see people not even in the Shiba Inu community that start to build on Shibarium because, again, it's a cost-effective solution. And right away, if you're building on Shibarium, you have access to 1.3 million people. And it's a number that is likely to continue going up over time. Now, not to mention, these are bear market numbers, guys. If we're looking at this many transactions on Polygon right now, these are the numbers that you would see in a bear market on Shibarium. That's not even looking at bull market. For example, Polygon in the bull market, the highest transactions it had per day was about a little over 9 million. Okay, 9 million transactions per day. Just compound that with Shiba Inu. Then you're looking at what, almost 3 times what those numbers I went through were. So you're looking at 30 million transactions per day. Okay, this burn can compound very, very quickly, guys. And then you add this with all the things that are being built and that will be built on Shibarium. The numbers is going to go down fast, guys. All right. It's going to go down a lot faster than people are expecting. And this is something really built for the future. Now, this isn't going to happen overnight. All right. It is not going to be like the switch is on, Shibarium's live, and we're burning trillions of Shiba Inu per year. Okay. It's going to be this ramp up phase, and you will see these numbers increase as we go through this bull market cycle. So you got to obviously just be patient. But I thought I'd give you guys the math. Okay. Because a lot of people thought that, this 1 cent wasn't enough, but there's a process, guys. This is being done the right way, and I think it's something that we can all get excited about. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely show your love below if you guys haven't already, but let me know your thoughts below. Make sure you drop a comment. I read every single one. Appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Take care.